and welcome back to the HUBient channel. This week, I like to discuss how it feels to be half Japanese and half Taiwanese. So here is what it feels to be half. I've always thought that there was nothing wrong with being half, but I did notice that it was rare during my time when I grew up that I was mixed with another ethnicity. Most of my classmates were just either, they were just like one thing, whether it's Korean, Chinese, Taiwanese, Indian, African American, Hispanic. I felt like only I was the one who was like mixed. And I've only met one other person who was mixed with 4 different ethnicities. But besides that, everybody around me were just one ethnicity. So there was a lot of moments where I thought the language that I learned was another language. So I grew up with my languages like mixed up because my parents would speak to me in Japanese and Mandarin mixed in one sentence. And when I respond, I will respond back in Japanese. So every time I listen to a sentence, it's always mixed. So growing up, I would think some phrase or some words to be Japanese, but it was really Mandarin. Or there were some Mandarin words but that I thought was Japanese, but it was not. So for example, I've learned this one word name, it's called zerajin, and I always thought zerajin was Mandarin. And when I became an adult, I was talking to my friend who is Taiwanese, and I was bringing up the word zerajin. By the way, zerajin means gelatin in English, and I was telling my friend who's Taiwanese about zerajin, and she said, "Zerajin? No, I don't know what you're talking about." And I was like, "No, you're fluent. You know what I'm talking about." So that's when I realized that zerajin was not Mandarin, but it was actually Japanese. So in Japanese, zerajin means gelatin. So little words like that, I would get it mixed up. A little background about me. My mom is half Japanese and half Taiwanese, and my dad is the same. They both met in Taiwan. They got married and moved to Japan together and had me and my 2 older brothers. And my mom in the house, she will always speak Japanese and Mandarin mixed, like in one sentence. She will use both Japanese and Mandarin to speak to us. And my dad will always speak Japanese to us. So growing up, we will always hear 2 different languages, but in response, we will respond in Japanese. There's 3 different alphabets in Japanese: hiragana, katakana, and kanji. I can read and write hiragana and katakana, but I cannot read or write kanji. I cannot read or write in Chinese at all. The pros and cons about being a mixed ethnicity is that the pro is that I can understand and know more about languages. The con, maybe there are some places that I will go and people think that I cannot understand them, but I really can. So that could be a con, I think. What if they're talking about something that you were not supposed to hear? So I will think that is the con. But overall, I am happy to be what I am. It's not like I had a choice. I'm happy to be born as mixed, and I feel like that is what makes for who I am. So Languages are a beautiful thing, and I like to share a sentence with you in each of the languages that I know. In Japanese, the way to say hi everyone, thank you for coming is 皆さんこんにちは、今日来ていただいてくれてありがとうございます。And the way to say that in Mandarin is 大家好，谢谢你们今天来。So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, or give us a comment, and I will see you in the next video. Have a wonderful week and see you.